What is vintage stock car racing? Well, it's pretty much what the name says. The classic era of stock car racing, with many longtime car enthusiasts and former drivers and crew members racing old stock cars from previous NASCAR eras. From 1983 Oldsmobiles to 2021 Chevrolet Camaros, and heck, even some trucks. Vintage stock car racing can give you all your favorite eras for a longtime racing fan. Vintage racing spreads across four main series: the Historic Sports Car Series, HSR, the Sports Car Vintage Racing Association, SVRA, the Sports Car Club of America, SCCA, and NASA, the National Autosport Association. While those are the primary divisions, vintage stock car racing takes place all over the U.S. as well, whether it be old school 50s, 60s cars doing the dirt tracks, or old Hooters Pro Cup and steel body stock cars running short tracks in the Grand National Super Series or Super Cup Stock Car Series. Or heck, even your local road course might have an old stock car running up there with other spec cars. Multiple well-known drivers in the past and today still compete in vintage stock car racing. Drivers such as Joe Nemechek, Lake Speed, Bill Elliott, John Finger, Stanton Barrett, and Matt Tiff. Vintage stock cars all run together are classified in the field in a different series. So in a regular event, you'll usually have your overall winner and 2 to 3 and maybe even 4 class winners, depending on the field size and variations of the field. For anyone that lives near a road course, I strongly advocate for you to go check out and see if there's any vintage stock cars running. Good chance there is, as the appeal of driving them has grown year by year. And even if you don't want to professionally race it, there are plenty of car groups that do track days and vintage stock car parade runs, such as the Stock Car Classics, a group on Facebook that specializes in vintage stock cars and has a track day events as well as parade events multiple times a year at various NASCAR events, even including the UK as well. I am proud to race along with these people in 2025 with my own vintage stock car, my number 40 Chip Ganassi Dodge, and I hope this video gets you more interested in vintage stock car racing too. It's full of great people who I can't wait to race with and people who just can't get enough of stock car racing. Thank you very much for all who watched this video. For more information on what a vintage race weekend might look like, I strongly recommend checking out the Stapleton 42 channel with lots of great old school NASCAR vintage content on there. Thank you all, and I'll see you all on track next year.